once, I am confronted by the hard truth of present circumstances. I have been hired to help suppress the rebellion of yet another tribal leader. Apparently, this is the only job for which I am suited. I am beset by the ironies of my life.
Captain Auburn, I presume?
Yes.
Oh, jolly good. How'd you do? Simon Graham.
20 years ago, this was a sleepy little town. Now look at it.
You see, the Emperor's mad for all things Western, and the samurai believe it's changing too fast. It's like the ancient and the modern are at war for the soul of Japan. So your new employer, Mr. Umura, is bringing in every Western expert he can get his hands on.
Lawyers from France, engineers from Germany, architects from Holland, and now, of course, warriors from America. I came over with the British trade mission, years ago. I was soon relieved of my position. I had a rather unfortunate tendency to tell the truth in a country where no one ever says what they mean. So now, I very accurately translate other people's lies.
For 2,000 years, no emperor was even seen by a commoner. You have to realize what an absolute treat this is, what an honor. It's all highly ritualized, of course. You may look at him, but do not speak, unless spoken to, obviously. If he stands, you must bow. If he bows, you must bow lower. Do I look presentable? Haven't worn it in a decade. Rather snug around the midriff. And bow.
The Divine Emperor Meiji bids you welcome. He is grateful for the assistance your country offers. We hope to accomplish the same national harmony you enjoy in your homeland.
大村、アメリカにはもともとそこで暮らしていた民がいるというが、直接戦ったことはあるのか?
The Emperor is most interested in your American Indians, if you have fought against them in battle.
We have, Your Highness. The Red Man is a brutal adversary.
オルグレン隊に聞いてほしい。その民は戦の前、わしの羽で飾り、顔に色を塗るというが、本当か? 恐怖心はないのか?
The Emperor wishes to ask Captain Olgren if it is true they wear eagle feathers and paint their faces before going into battle, and that they have no fear.
They are very brave.
彼らはとても勇敢でした。Bow.
Thank you very much.
And step back, step back, step back, and turn.
Right, you little bastards! Yous will stand up straight or I will personally shit-kick every Far Eastern bannock that appears before my eye!
Well done, Sergeant.
When you understand the language, sir, everything falls into place.
The first rank will kneel, rifles at the ready. The second rank
July 22nd, 1876.
to the right, and one half step.
For 6 months' work, I am to receive 3 years of captain's pay, teaching Orientals to soldier. They are an army of conscripts. Most of them are peasants who have never even seen a gun.
Fire! And 3 will fall in
They are led by
behind
General
you.
Hasegawa,
And 4
a man of small stature who nonetheless commands enormous respect.
What can the general tell me about this man, this samurai, Katsumoto?
勝本についてもっと知りたい。
彼はかつて陛下の師であり
He seems to have great knowledge of Katsumoto and his rebellion. I will count on his help when facing the samurai.
Who supplies their weapons?
彼らの武器は勝本は侍の道を知る者たちに崇められておる今さら飛び道具は使わんだろう
Katsumoto no longer dishonors himself by using firearms, you see.
He uses no firearms.
You see, to those who honor the old ways, Katsumoto is a hero.
How well does he know this man?
Well, the general and Katsumoto fought together for the emperor.
He fought with the samurai.
He is samurai. You must understand, Katsumoto pledged his sword to defend the emperor. They say that the samurai's sword is his soul. They're paradoxical people, samurai. I've been trying to write a book about them for years, but they seem to keep very much to themselves.
The bastards are still wearing armor.
Yes, and when the Irish were still comporting themselves in loincloths, these chaps were already the most sophisticated warriors on earth.
I need more detailed information to their battle tactics.
I have several more books just waiting to be translated.
Oh, the captain will be speaking the lingo in no time. You should hear him blathering on in Blackfoot.
Really? A fellow linguist? Oh, capital. Oh, come on, sir. A word or two in the savage tongue. Just hello or goodbye or no. Cut his tongue out and boil him in oil.
Early day tomorrow, Captain Darren. It's about bedtime, isn't it?
I've always had a dread fascination with scalping. I've never quite understood its technique.
Imagine someone who hates you with the utmost intensity, grabbing a handful of your hair while you're lying prostrate and helpless. Then scraping a dull blade of a rusty knife around your scalp with a saw-like motion. And let your imagination grasp, if you can, Mr. Graham, the effect of a strong, quick jerk on the turf of your hair to release any clinging particles would have on your nervous system. And you'll have some idea of how it feels to be scalped. Mr. Graham? How soon can you translate those books?
Right away. I'm just delighted you're taking such an interest in samurai.
I don't give a damn about the samurai. I want to know my enemy.
I shall not sleep until it is done. Sake. I bid you good night. Can I get you anything, sir?
This is a punitive expedition, Captain.
Colonel Bagley, these people had nothing to do with the raids.
Good night, sir.
Quietly now, boys.